Have you ever had a brilliant idea, but when you tried to explain it, it just landed with a thud? We've all been there. In this explainer, we're going to break down the fundamentals of how to speak so people don't just hear you, they actually listen and take action.
You know that feeling, don't you? You're in a meeting, you're making your case, and you can just feel your words floating into space. They don't stick, nothing changes. And you're left there thinking, why doesn't anyone get it? It's a super frustrating place to be. So what's really going on here? Well, most of us are stuck in the loop on the left, the exhausting loop. We get nervous, so we speak before we're really ready. We sense confusion, so we just add more words, hoping something sticks. But leaders, they operate differently. They take the path on the right. They think first, they use fewer, better words, and they speak with a clear intention.
And this right here is the big secret. This is the fundamental mindset shift. We think influence is about being some kind of smooth talker, being perfectly polished. But it's not. It's an inside job. Real, lasting influence comes from the clarity you build inside your own head before you even open your mouth.
That brings us right to the bedrock, the absolute starting point for all of this. Pillar 1, think clearly. Everything else is built on this foundation.
Now let's get one thing straight. Clarity is not some magical gift you're either born with or you're not. It's a discipline. It's like a muscle you have to train. It's the mental work of sitting in the silence, filtering out all the noise and the half-baked ideas, and wrestling with your thoughts until you find the absolute core of your message. And here's the ultimate litmus test. Can you boil your entire idea down to one single powerful sentence? If you can't, well, it just means your mind hasn't finished the job yet. It's not a failure. It's just a sign to go back and keep refining. That one sentence is your North Star.
So how do you actually do this? It's a 4-step process you can practice. Step 1, and this is the hardest part, is to just pause. Resist that impulse to immediately respond. Then, step 2, filter. Get rid of all the junk, the emotion, the irrelevant details. 3, find that single core idea. And only then, when you have it, do you do step 4. Speak from that solid, grounded center.
Okay, so you've done the internal work. Your thought is crystal clear, but how you deliver it matters just as much. That takes us to pillar 2, speak authoritatively. And this isn't about being loud. It's about calmness, control, and presence. Just look at this contrast. We can all feel the voice of anxiety in our own bodies, right? Your heart races, your voice gets high and tight. It sounds fragile because you feel fragile. But the voice of authority, it's grounded. It's steady. The pace is controlled. The tone is lower. And here's the really cool part. When you speak this way, it doesn't just make you feel more confident. It actually makes everyone listening to you feel calmer too. This is the key takeaway, for sure. Please, don't ever mistake being loud for being a leader. Anyone can shout. Real authority is a feeling you create. It's a stable, unwavering presence in the room, and that presence is born from your own internal calm. And one of your most powerful tools for creating that calm presence is silence. We're so afraid of it, aren't we? We rush to fill every gap. But that pause, it isn't emptiness, it's emphasis. It's the white space that gives your words weight and lets your point actually sink in. So, we have a clear thought and a calm delivery. The last piece of the puzzle is the actual tools you use, your words. This is pillar 3, choose words wisely. It's all about precision and impact. The difference here is just night and day. On the left, you've got all these hesitant, weak words. I think, maybe, sort of. They drain all the power from your message. But look at the right. The next step is, let's decide. These words are decisive. They project confidence. Just changing from maybe we could to let's decide is a total game changer in how people see you. So here's your hit list. These words are like verbal crutches. They might feel safe, but they are actively making you sound less confident. The challenge is to become a detective of your own speech. Hunt these words down and get rid of them. Your message will instantly become stronger. And let's be totally honest with ourselves. Rambling is a sign of unclear thinking. Strength comes from precision. Nobody remembers a 10-minute explanation filled with jargon. They remember the one clean, powerful sentence that cuts through the noise. Being brief is a sign of respect for other people's time. All right, let's bring it all home. Let's put these 3 pillars together, because the whole point of this isn't just to sound good. The point is to create impact. It's to structure what you say so that people are moved to do something. And here's a beautifully simple, incredibly effective way to do that. First, just state the point. Don't bury your lead. Second, offer just enough support, a key fact or a reason why. Third, pause, let it land. And fourth, and this is crucial, give a clear direction. Tell them exactly what the next step is. This structure is your roadmap from idea to action.
So, how do you get good at all this? Look, there are no shortcuts or secret tricks. Great communicators aren't born, they are built. Mastery is simply the reward you get for repetition. It's about practicing these fundamentals, clear thinking, calm delivery, precise words over and over again until they become second nature. Learning about this stuff is great, but the real change happens when you start doing. So, I'll leave you with this one question to think about. Which one of these fundamentals are you going to intentionally practice first? Thinking clearly, speaking with authority, or choosing your words wisely? Pick one and start today.